I have been seeing non-stop unboxings, dress up, cute videos of these Labubus everywhere on my TikTok and every social media platform that I'm on. So I went down the rabbit hole of these little monster art dolls and decided that it was the perfect thing for me to sculpt. And I just had to make them. They're trending right now. I secretly want one. So that's what we're making today. For those of you that aren't on the crazy side of the internet that I have just been released into, Labubus are art dolls that are sold at Pop Mart, and they come in mystery packages. I don't know what another good example of that is, but they're blind boxes that are sold there that are super popular because of influencers and I believe mostly like K-pop stars that have collections of them that were sharing them online, and now there's like a craze for them. They have these cute little faces. They're plushy except for their face and their hands. I think. I don't have one. But they almost immediately sell out when they're restocked. So the sets that are popular are the Macaron and the Monsters Have a Seat sets. But out of those two sets, the Have a Seat one is the newer one, so I decided to make some of those ones today. I'm gonna be making 2 of them. So I'm not sure what the popular colors are. I've seen a lot of people liking the brown one, I think because it's like a classic little teddy bear. And then I like the green one. It's a cute little matcha-y greenish color. So those are the 2 I'm gonna be making. They have names. They are Baba and QQ, I think. I don't know if that's how you pronounce them, but those are the 2 I'm gonna be making today. So I started by mixing the brown color, and even though this guy's name is Baba, the Macaron set, there's a toffee color, so that's kind of the color I was going for just because I don't know another name for the color that's not Labubu colored. So toffee is the color that I'm mixing up today. So I started by making his head, and then I put it on the body, and then I made the arms and the legs, not the skin colored part. I decided to make all of the brown part first because I will go into depth more on the next steps, but there's a reason that I wanted to do it in this order, because all of the skin colored parts I wanted to make and then bake before attaching it to the actual fluffy body part. Because then, for a few reasons. One, their hands, and for those of you who sculpt or draw, you know how it is to make hands. So I didn't want to mess them up by sticking them into the brown part and then having the hands be squished, because that's so much work that's just gone. And same with the face, it has all these tiny details and all these little teeth, so baking those first and then putting them into the other part is a lot easier and safer to do, so that's why I wanted to do that. So for those, I made the hands. Yeah, they took a while. And the feet, those were easy. And then the face, it has these cute little eyes. So they have these eyelids too. So I made the eyes, and then I put more skin colored clay over them to try to get those little eyelid looks. They're slightly angry. I don't know if mine came out angry enough, but it looks pretty good, I think. So I made those parts. And then after that, I added the ears just because I didn't want to squish them while I was adding the other parts. So then I made the ears, which are 3 colors. There is the fluffy part, which is the body color, there's the skin part, and then there's another color, which is like the inner ear color. So it's a cute detail, but I made 3 colors for the ears. So I baked the body completely, and then I experimented. So I wanted these to look fluffy because the actual dolls, the faces are hard, but the rest of the body is fluffy. So I wanted it to look like the actual doll. So I have made cakes before in the past, clay cakes, and to make the fluffy cake part, you kind of scramble, for the lack of a better word, scramble the clay with a tool to make it look fluffy. I wanted to kind of use that method, except for I mixed liquid clay with the body color and kind of mixed that around to make the fur, if that makes sense. So I coated the whole body in liquid clay, and then I mixed it to make the fluffy, fur. So it's not actually fluffy, it's hard, but I think from a distance, if you squint at it, it looks like a fluffy figure. Now that Baba's finished, and here is the finished Baba, I decided to move on to green grape, or QQ. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But we're gonna say it's matcha colored because I like that better. If I had a Labubu, this is the one that I'd want, so I took extra time on this one. It is mostly the same process except for with some slight differences, like the face is very different. It has green eyes, and look, I know some of you are sitting there at home and you're going, those are Lapupus. They don't look the same. And I know some of you, if there's a Labubu fan out there, because I have been seeing a lot of Lapupu hate because they get the number of teeth wrong. And I didn't count for the first one, so it does not have 9 teeth, but this one I made sure to count. So this one has 9 teeth. So theoretically, it should be consistent and look like a Labubu. It has the orange nose. This one has green eyes and green eyelashes, which the other one didn't have, which is a cute little detail that I added. And other than that, it's pretty much the same process. This one I tried to make look even fluffier, but I don't know which one I like better. I feel like the first one, the fluffy level, I feel like the fluffy level was good on the first one. This one looks a little bit too fluffy, but and then I added the keychains because the actual ones are little keychains, and they were done. I think they turned out cute. These are the first Labubus I ever made. Okay, maybe they still look like Lapupus, but those are charming in their own way, so I will take it. They turned out cute. So the craze for these guys is so big that they have their own costumes. I know people are crocheting costumes. They have car seats that you can buy and put in your car, and a bunch of other crazy stuff. They're like baby dolls, except for I like them more because they're not babies. They're weird monster rabbity things, and that calls to me. So let me know if there are any other toys or characters or things in general that you want to see me make. I'm totally up for everything. I'm working on some things that I'm hoping you guys will like. And I'd like to take this time to thank my patrons, Michelle, Pat, Kelly, Chris, and Jill. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are what keeps this channel going, and you are what allows me to make fun videos like this one. You know, Lapupus or actual useful tutorials. You let me make it all, you know. So thank you for that. I'm leaving links to all of my social medias in the description, as well as places to find things that I've made, like my Shopify, magpiejay.store is open, and maybe there will be some Labubus on there. Who knows? So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more content. And yeah, I think that's it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.